Hello everyone, welcome to your weekend reading. For the weekend, I'm going to be using the Ghost Tarot and I'm going to pull 6 cards. Just like I did on Monday, I'm going to spray myself because I've done a few readings with my very own clearing spray. And how appropriate that I'm using the Ghost Tarot and some clearing spray. So I'm going to clear over here and myself. Positive energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Get 6 cards already properly shuffled. And let's hope the Seven of Swords doesn't come up again. God, I can't believe that card has come up like all week long and in different decks too. That's why I like using the tarot. Okay, so the first card is the Four of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the final card is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so thank goodness, no Seven of Swords, but we do have a Seven of Pentacles, but that is a completely different energy. So, looking at this reading, sorry about the lighting here. I see that we have 3 cards from the Suit of Spirit. So this is very positive and uplifting energy. Yeah, and it just kind of seems like they're really kind of encouraging us to be in touch with our inner fire and just kind of take the lead. There are positive opportunities, and we've had that message all week long. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the first card, Four of Wands. So very positive card, and I associate this card with the home. You know, we did have the Queen of Pentacles yesterday, which is also associated with the home. But this just means it could also, you know, be a reference to feeling like you have a good foundation beneath you, which means that you're taken care of financially, your home is, you know, in a good place, your relationships are in a good place, so some of you may be working on that. This also is a marriage card. It's one of the few minor arcana which actually represents marriage. So I feel like for some of you though, there's different meanings here, but they are kind of bringing to your attention like home issues, whether it's marriage or your, you know, your finances. And this is a very positive card. Now here we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this card is about like pausing and taking a break to do some reviewing. So I feel like because it's next to the Four of Wands, and considering the messages that we've had this week, when it comes to issues related to your home, whether, like I said, whether it's your finances, money, or your relationships, they want you to analyze and examine what's actually going on. You know, we've had some messages this week about things that, you know, we may be leaning more towards fear than our heart and our intuition. So make sure that when you're making decisions for, you know, regarding relationships or your career or your home, make sure that's actually based on, you know, love, not fear. So I feel like here they're wanting us to review things and planning ahead for the future. Planning, whether you're planning for, you know, a new home that you're buying, or you're planning for a new job, you're trying to come up with a plan to make your finances better, or you're trying to come up with a plan to, you know, find a romantic partner. Here, they're giving you another tip. The King of Wands, which means that if you want all those things I just talked about, you're going to have to be on top of the game, which means you're going to have to feel like you're worthy of all this. You're going to have to see yourself, visualize and actually see yourself having these things. And if you can't quite do that, that's some of the work that you have to do with the Seven of Pentacles. You actually have to feel that you're the one in control, that you're the one in the driver's seat, and you actually have the energy and the fire and the stamina to make all these things happen, whether they're connected to home, career, you know, or relationships. We do have, you know, the Queen of Cups here, which is, you know, a reference to your emotions. It means that your emotions are here to help you. It's next to the Ace of the Ace of Wands, which is about, a new beginning. To me, the Ace of Wands is special from the other cards because it just means that it's a minor arcana, but I always feel like this is a major arcana because it feels like a complete revamp of your life. And it means that you have to be in touch with your emotions with the Queen of Cups next to it. The Queen of Cups is, she's a very intuitive figure, and when this card comes up, it means that your guidance is correct. So whatever guidance you've been receiving about your career or even your love life, this just means that you are a very good psychic because you're actually tuning into true and genuine guidance. Now, the Ace of Wands here, this tells me that, and look over here, it's next to another ace. So we have two new beginnings right next to each other. It just means that right now your guidance that you're receiving is valid concerning a new life. Whether, like I said, whether this has to do with a new job, a move, relationships, it's just time. It just is time for new beginnings. And like I said, this card to me is special because it doesn't just mean a new beginning in your love life or a new beginning in your finances. It means that you reinvent yourself. You're a completely different person. And it does seem, because we have the King of Wands up here, that some of that may have to be because you see yourself in a different light and you let go of old behavior patterns or thought patterns. Remember, we have had the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords in 2 readings this week. So it is time for new beginnings, new things to come into your life if you allow them. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which means hold on, because there is a lot of positive things and abundance headed your way. And yes, the Ace of Pentacles can sometimes mean this is financial abundance. I'm getting some of you have started something new, I don't know if it's your own business, or I don't know, this just kind of feels like money that, not like you're being paid with a paycheck, but something that, an idea, something that's taking off. This is very successful energy that is with you. For others, it just means the Suit of Pentacles has to do with anything that's, from your everyday life, anything that's day to day. Again, money, relationships, home life. This is basically a new beginning in all those areas. So it just seems like it's time for the old to go bye-bye, and it's time for new beginnings. But this reading is telling us that our guidance, whatever it is that we're feeling about these new beginnings, is accurate. And we're really going to have to take the lead and really kind of see ourselves in this abundance, see us attracting it. There's some planning we have to do, evaluating. And it seems like for some of you, some of these changes are, connected to the home, whether it's your money, relationships, or your living situation. But it all looks very good. Okay, everyone, this has been your weekend reading. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will speak to you again next with the weekly reading.